I'm Mrs. Akiola Okere, Deputy Director of Education, Planning, Research and Statistics, and a desk officer that is in charge of state sector education revitalization agenda, which buttress on the digitalization of education in Ogun State. So having looked into the digitalization process, which is the global chorus now. Digitalization of education is a global chorus which everyone is looking at in having a reliable, relevant data for planning and decision making. So Ogun State has been at the forefront because now we can boast that all our states are keying into digitalization in such a way that we have their data on internet. So through OG Sarah, and that has made our work so simple in education that if you want, you need data, currently you can have it at a click on OG Sarah. So all actions have been concluded in respect of the public school because their data are already on internet, while the onboarding process of the private school is almost concluding. So we have used this OG Sarah to carry out several activities and programs in education, such as the EduTams, where the EduTams of all learners in the states are being uploaded on internet through OG Sarah, so parents can have access, they can download and as well use it to take decisions and monitor their learners. Then the electronic attendance of learners are always done, where the teacher marks the attendance of learners on internet. Then as well as we have used it to conduct the Flagship entrance examination into public Flagship schools in the state. So where applicants apply online and the exam is being conducted and being marked within 2 days, the result is out. Then the benchmark were able to decide that learner will be able to check their list and be able to get admitted into 42 Flagship schools. Then it has well helped in the conduct of annual Dapo Abiodun Excellent Award for Teachers, in whom the Presidential Teachers and School Excellent Award. So these are conducted through OG Sarah. We have gone far by even using it to gather data in respect of all the education statistical data that we need in respect of the state. So by the time all action are concluded on OG Sarah, Ogun State will be able to boast of reliable, relevant, adequate data in respect of our schools. So the era of backlog of data or unavailability of data will no longer be there. The Ogun State will be at the forefront.
Good day, everybody. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, from whatever part of the world you're watching us from. You're welcome to today's segment of Product Usage Education. And today we are going to be talking about one of our products, which is EduTams Essential. Once again, my name is Quinsley Ademola, and I'm the Digital Education Officer of EduTams. So we know EduTams School Management Solution that has three major products that crosses around the entire educational sectors, which are EduTams Basic, which is for the private K-12 schools, EduTams Essential, which is for the public schools, and it can suit whatever system of education you're running in whatever local government, whatever state you are in or province you are in. Then also we have EduTams Pro. EduTams Pro is the EduTams product that deals with the higher institution, be it the monotechnics, the polytechnics, the colleges of education. We have the university, other university of education. So far, it is an higher institution. It is going to suit perfectly, and it is so flexible that it will fit in to your educational system. So without further ado, once again, I say welcome to today's session, which is live question and answer on screening test on our product, EduTams Essential. And an example of EduTams Essential is Ojisera that is currently running in Ogun State. So we know enrollment is still ongoing and it's ongoing. We have so many we know some of our customers, some of our schools have questions that they want to ask, and that is why we are here. Our experts are here with us, and we're not going to be wasting much of your time. Just drop your question in the comment section, then we are going to be picking them up right away. And also for our customers that they might not be able to meet up with us here, always know that every of our session has a replay. You can always watch them when you come back to our YouTube channel, or you can come to our Facebook, also our Facebook page. You can also watch them. And if you know you still want to talk to one of our customer care agents, please go to www.helpdesk.edutams.net. Yes, a customer care representative will be readily available to answer you. And if you're also on any of our social media platform, probably you're on Telegram, drop your question. Somebody will be there to respond to you, and they are going to take it up seriously. And also, if you have a login to any of our product and you have a question or you have a challenge, you want a customer care representative to attend to you on your portal, whatever portal you're using, there is an icon, there is an headset icon, something kindly click on that headset icon and it's going to take you right straight to a customer care agent. You're going to raise a ticket and a customer care representative is going to respond to you. And I'm very sure your case would be resolved. So once again, I say welcome to today's session. And without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be bringing one of our experts on today's topics on board. We are okay. Before I bring that, I'll say welcome. I can see some of our viewers. Farm Bring Goods, Kolawale, you're welcome. Farm Bring Goods, Kolawale, you're welcome. Please, we would love you to drop your comments, your questions in the comment section. You can also drop your favorite emoji or stickers in the comment section so we get to know we are both on the same page. So we say once again, you're welcome. Without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be bringing in our experts. I have with me in the building the customer care team lead for EduTams Essential, Precious or Jeremy, is always here to respond to you. Hello, Precious. Hey, Precious, how are you doing? We can't hear you. No, we cannot hear you, sir. We still can't hear you, sir. Okay, so while Precious is trying to fix his sound, okay, you're welcome. I'm beginning to see some of our viewers. Early Childhood, Salvation Army School, you're welcome. Ajidagba Oluwatamilare, you're welcome. Please drop your question in the comment section. We're ready to take them. Okay, Precious is still on his way. Precious is on his way. Okay. Hello, Precious. Are you there? We cannot hear you, sir. All right. So please, to our viewers, kindly drop your question in the comment section, your observations, how else you would want us to serve you better. Okay. You're welcome, Mr. Dakbo Kende. You're welcome. We can see you. You're welcome. So any questions you feel you have on the screening test, any issue, any challenge you have, be it whatever the challenge is, please drop them in the comment section. Our customer care agents are also in the building. They are there. They would pick them up straight and they will reach out to you. So, hello, Precious, are you there?
Hello, good morning. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay. All right. All right. Sorry for that. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for having me this morning. I'm
All
glad
right,
to
you're
be here.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. All right, Mr. Precious, we do not want to waste our viewers' time. So, because they are beginning to come in and we want to dive straight in. So, we understand that screening test has been on for quite a while. And we know there are so many questions that has gotten to your desk in whatever area or sector the questions has been coming from. So, firstly, we would like you to share them with us and respond to them while our viewers also drop their questions.
All right. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right. So, like you said, screening test has been on for a couple of weeks now, and I've been following the trend and how our people are registering, and I I understand that our people are already getting familiar with how to operate with the system, and which is a very good one. A very good one. All right, about screening test, as you all know, screening test is for applicants seeking admission into applicants seeking admission into model schools in Ogun State. That is, they call them flagship schools. All right, so that's if you are seeking admission to any flagship school, you are going to write, go through screening test. You write an exam, all right. So, and we opened this admission some weeks back, and one thing about the admission is you can apply in 3 ways. There are 3 ways to apply for screening test. There are 3 ways to apply for screening test. And first way to apply is through an agent or parent account. That is, sorry, is through an agent or parent account. And agent or parent account, you have to first of create, locate an agent, or your parents can create, an agent, create an agent. Once you log into the site, that is, you use the URL to log into the site. On the login page, you see at the bottom of the page, create agent/agent account. You are just to click on that button, and the button will direct you to the stage of creating account. All right, of creating account. I think let me like share my screen so you can see what I'm talking. All right, permit me to share my screen on this so that you see screen. All right, so minute please. All right, is my screen visible now?
No, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is. I hope
It's
our
visible now,
viewers
right?
can see this.
All right, so how to create an agent.
Hello, Mr. Precious. Are you there, sir? Mr. Precious, are you there, sir? I can't see you. I can't hear you, sir. Hello, Mr. Precious, are you there, sir?
I'm here. I am here. I am here.
Okay, okay. Welcome back, sir.
All right. All right. So this is, like I said, once you get to this page, just locate this button. This is the button on your dashboard. Create agent or parent account. All right. So once you click on that, you'll be directed to an on how to create an agent account. So that is that about creating an agent account. All right. So that's the first way you can apply through screening test. If you've created your agent or parent account, or you locate an agent, all right, so the person is going to log in through an agent and apply from his or her profile and apply for screening test for you on his or her profile. So that's the first stage, the first way of applying for screening test. The second way you can apply for screening test is through the student's LIN. All right, it is not a news now that all students in Ogun State, as long as you are a student and in Ogun State, you must have LIN, learners identification number. All right, so you can use that, log in with your LIN on that same dashboard instead of creating an agent or looking for an agent. You can log in directly with your LIN and password. The default password for all students is 1 to 8. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so once you input your LIN on the username field, then you input password, which is 1 to 8. You log in, then you will see screening test under enrollment management on your dashboard. All right, so once you click on screening test, you can create application directly from there as a student. As a student. All right, so the third way you can apply for screening test is through an SPA account, an SPA or a teacher's account. So a teacher or the SPA will just log into his or her account, locate screening test on his profile page, and apply screening test for you. For you. So that about how to apply for screening test. That's that about how to apply for screening test. I hope I'm clear on this.
Yes, we got you. And our viewers, please, if you can hear, if you understand what Mr. Precious was saying, please kindly drop I understand in the comment section so we get to know. And if you have questions, please kindly drop them. Mr. Precious, please go on, sir.
Okay. All right. So this major complaint I've been receiving, like I've studied that people are payment. That is, you pay for your student, and once you log in, it's still asking you to pay again after the payment has been successful. All right. So there is no need for you to panic or be troubled on that. Your payment, any transaction form is safe. Is safe. Is once it is successful, your money is all right. So you don't need to panic if you pay same amount or any money at all, and the thing is still reading decline. No, there is no need to panic at all. I will just like share my screen and give an example of how to go about payments and all right, how to go about payments on the platform on screening test. If you're having any payment issue, all right. So I would like to share my screen again so you see. All right. So if my screen is visible, let me know, please. Hello, is my screen visible?
No, sir.
Hello,
No, sir. Your screen is
is my screen
okay.
is my screen visible now?
No, sir. Almost.
Is it visible?
Not yet, sir. Okay, yes, it is.
All right, all right. So these are a students that apply for screening test. This is how the page will come up after applying, after creating application. So after making payments now, and your payments seems successful and it's still not reading successful on the platform, just log in back to this page. Then on this page you can see pay history button here under the students on the students application form, application page, sorry. Right, you can see pay history, and come here to this pay history and click on pay history. After clicking on pay history, all the number of transactions you've made and all the money you've tried to pay will appear here on pay history. As you can see now, this child has made payment for sorry, this child has made payment for screening platform fee and application fee. There are two forms of payment, two types of payments on on screening test. That is platform fee, which is 500 naira, and the application fee. All right. So once you locate pay history and you click on pay history, you are going to be directed to this page. This page, like I said earlier, is showing all the number of transactions you've made, how many times you apply, you try to make payments. Anytime you click make payments, a transaction is going to be created for you like this. Transaction entry is going to be created for you on your pay history this way. Right. So after now making a successful payment and it's still not successful, just locate this place, and once it drop down like this, locate the action button at the front of each transaction. Locate some minute please. Locate the action button at the front of each transaction and click on the action button. Once you click on the action button, you are going this option is going to drop down for you. This option is going to drop down for requery transaction. The option is requery transaction. All right, so all you need to do is just to click on this requery transaction, bam, like I just do now. Once you click on requery transaction, the transaction that you made that was successful, once you get there, just like let me look at one that is successful here. Once you get there and you click on requery transaction like this is going to, if the transaction is approved and successful, this is going to change to approve automatically, and you'll be able to print, as you can see, print receipt for your transaction. So once, all you need to do is just to click this action button at the front, because one thing about this page is you don't know the transaction that I was actually successful. All right, so all you need to do is just to like try and click on the action button one by one, click on the action button one by one, record transaction for all the transaction that will drop down here. So once you get to the transaction that was successful, all right, so it's going to be approved and the status is going to change to approve, and the transaction date is going to appear just this way, all right, and you'll be able to then print your receipt. So after doing this and this has been approved and changed, then your student now can now, Abi, you can now proceed with complete form, and you are then good to go. Right. So hope I'm clear on this too. If I'm clear, please kindly drop an emoji to that. Am I clear on that, please?
I hope our viewers will be able to respond to that, sir. All right, sir. Well done, sir. So, are you trying to say currently, sir, the major challenge we have currently is just on payment? Let me just say it's like a general phrase. The major challenge most of our customers have right now is just payments. Hello, sir. Mr. Precious, sir. Hello, Mr. Precious, are you there? Hello, Mr. Precious. So where are you, sir? Okay, so I think we might have lost Mr. Precious. So while he's trying to get back, I can see some of our questions coming in already. And this one is on, okay. Abalaji Olawumi, all right, I can see your question. Early childhood, I can see your question. Ajidagba Oluwadamilare, I can see your question. So Mr. Precious is going to take majority of our questions while he's okay. Hello, Mr. Precious, are you there? Please
Yes, I
unmute
am
your mic.
here.
All right. All right. All right. So before you went off, I was asking that are you trying to say that majority of the challenge you've gotten on your desk is centered on payments, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. Centered on payment.
All right. So it's safe to say that most of our customers are familiar right now with
Yes,
enrollment process. All
yes,
right.
yes.
So then, without wasting much of our time, let's just dive right into the questions. So I have this question by Abolaji Olaumi Kende. She said, "Good morning and thanks for always helping out. I have problem uploading and setting my school infrastructural. Okay, school infrastructure after uploading was told to refresh, which keeps taking me back. What can I do? Obviously, this is not on screening test, but however, we are still going to take it. Mr. Precious, what do you have to say about this, sir?
All right. There's nothing wrong with uploading infrastructure. There's nothing wrong. This might be due your network issue. All right. So just keep trying, or you contact your ZDU ministry. That's just it's working perfectly. So it might be your network or the size of the picture you are trying to upload, because the picture must be in kilobytes before it can upload successfully. All right. So check the size of the picture, and if the picture is up to MB, that is more than kilobyte, then reduce the size or take another picture with another device, anyways, and try to upload again. So it's working perfectly. Just keep trying and check the size, or you contact your ZU or ministry. That's all. You
Okay,
can
another
hear.
question is from early childhood. Thank you, sir, for responding. We see you, sir. So it says, please, I would like to know which of the flagship school is closer to Agbara area of Ogun State. So I think before I would tell Mr. Precious to answer this, I think this question should probably be directed to probably your ZU
Yes, exactly.
or the ministry, West per se. So they would be in the best position to give you the right answer and give you the best advice into to this, so you do not make any mistake. So, Mr. Precious, do you have any other thing to say?
No, no, not at all. Just have to contact the ZDU ministry. That's all.
All right. So, Ajidagba Oluwadamilare. All right. So it says I have issue with screening test payment platform. I paid 5,000 into a Wema bank account, which didn't appear when I wanted to register learners. I have sent email to you guys up till now, no response. Okay, so I also have to say something before Mr. Precious is going to be taking it also. So saying Mr. Oluwadamilare, saying you paid 5,000 into Wema Bank virtual account, I think you're not even meant to pay 5,000 naira into that account. You're meant to pay the sum of 500 naira into that account. So that is going to authorize you to be able to pay 5,000 naira. And the first, it's a thing of process. There is a first process, then a second process. So that ordinarily just paying, you can just pay into an account and not successfully, you can initiate a transaction and not completely finish that transaction. So there has to be a point where you know that okay, this thing is successful. You can just pay and not fully activate that transaction. So you have to go back. You are meant to pay just 500 naira. You have to make your complaints right and specify and explain explicitly that that is if you go to the customer care help desk, you have to explicitly explain, and if there is any other adjustment that they are going to make for you or guide you through, they will definitely do that. So, Mr. Precious, do you have any other thing to say to that?
Nope, nope. Yeah, that's all about that. You are not meant to pay 5,000 naira screen application form into platform fee account. I just meant to pay 500 naira into the Wema account. So just follow the steps Madam has highlighted, and you are safe.
All right. So I also have another question from Odeyale Estatoyin. Please, is it compulsory to submit the form to ZDU office after printing? So I think I would have to hand that over to you, Mr. Precious.
All right, all right. So just after printing the form, just take the form to your ZDU or ministry and hear them out, because I got to know that they will have to stamp the form before they hear you out. all right, before the exam day. So it will be better for you to like take the form to your ZDU office and hear what the person will say. If he's going to direct you to the school or not. So that is that about that.
All right. So thank you so much, Odeyale Estatoyin. Thank you so much. So we are still waiting for more questions, and please, if you are not opportune to be live with us currently, kindly just go to our help desk, like I said earlier. Drop your question there, and also if you want to look us up, also you can also go to our website www.edutams.net, and you can look through, see what we are all about, what we do, our products, and you can also refer. So, Mr. Precious, I think we've come to the end of today's session. Mr. Precious, do you have any other thing to tell us today? Any update? Any important thing we have to note from your end?
All right. Nothing much. I just want to like encourage our people to use the platform. Use the platform. No, this is third time. This third time. This is the time for promotion. All right. So you must make sure your report card, and your broadsheet for previous terms are intact. Are intact. Do that now before exam period approach. So make sure your previous term report card and broadsheets are intact and correct. Right. You can check that. Check all those ones now before exam. So
Okay.
to determine promotion. All right. So check all those things. Make sure your attendance and psychomotor are correctly marked. And all right, get prepared for promotion process. All right. So thank you.
All right, to add to what Mr. Precious said, I would also advise that you start uploading your okay, I think test midterm test has been ongoing also. If Mr. Precious, do they yes, they can start uploading, Abi? And you should
Yes,
also
yes,
check
yes.
one small, because I noticed that we noticed rather that at the end of the term the work stress is always cumbersome. So if you start from now, it's going to be much more easier. And also, I'm going to just tell you to keep your fingers crossed, because EduTams is bringing something new on board, and we strive always to serve you better and to make learning outcomes suitable and positive. We also try to make every educational process easier and seamless. So keep your fingers crossed, because we'll be coming up with a bigger update. And I'm very, very positive. I'm excited. I'm anxious. And I know that you also will be anxious, and you would be ready. You would want to receive what is coming next. So before we move, I also have an important announcement to make. You know how we do it for our digital education session every last week of every month. We have each monthly session, and this time is going to be amazing. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to meeting you. Come next week. Come, we will be having a digital education session. I hope you're in the community. Come on the 29th of June 2023. We will be hosting you on creation and integration of educational videos into lesson plans. I hope you are excited, and it is going to be taking you through how to turn your lesson notes into scripts, how to turn the scripts into videos, the tools you need, and it is going to be practical. Believe me, we are bringing experts that you would not believe, and everything is going to be practical. How you can even use your phone, because we know that phone is the easiest accessible tool, digital tool you have readily available to you. And you're going to be editing them. We are going to be taking feedbacks, and we are going to follow up with you in the community. So I look forward to meeting you on the 29th of June. Come 1 p.m., 29th of June 2023. I would always be your host, and we'll meet then. So till I see you next time, please do not stop learning, do not stop growing. always strive to be better at whatever you do. Your profession is a foundation and a bedrock to every societal success in whatever sphere. Do not stop growing, do not stop learning, and keep pushing. Till we come your way next time, I am Queensley Ademola. Please do take care of yourself and enjoy your day.
I'm Mrs. Abiola Okirefor, Deputy Director of Education, Planning, Research and Statistics, and a desk officer that is in charge of state sector education revitalization agenda, which buttress on the digitalization of education in Ogun State. So having looked into the digitalization process, which is the global chorus now. Digitalization of education is a global chorus which everyone is looking at in having a reliable, relevant data for planning and decision making. So Ogun State has been at the forefront because now we can boast that all our states are keen into digitalization in such a way that we have their data on internet. So through OG Sarah, and that has made our work so simple in education that if you want, you need data, currently you can have it at a click on OG Sarah. So all actions have been concluded in respect of the public school because their data are already on internet, while the onboarding process of the private school is almost concluding. So we have used this OG Sarah to carry out several activities and programs in education, such as the EduTams, where the EduTams of all learners in the states are being uploaded on internet through OG Sarah, so parents can have access, they can download and as well use it to take decisions and monitor their learners. Then the electronic attendance of learners are always done, where the teacher marks the attendance of learners on internet. Then as well as we have used it to conduct the Flagship entrance examination into public Flagship schools in the state. So where applicants apply online and the exam is being conducted and being marked within 2 days, the result is out. Then the benchmark were able to decide that learner will be able to check their list and be able to get admitted into 42 Flagship schools. Then it has well helped in the conduct of annual Dapo Abiodun Excellent Award for Teachers, in whom the Presidential Teachers and School Excellence Award. So these are conducted through OG Sarah. We have gone far by even using it to gather data in respect of all the education statistical data that we need in respect of the states, which are currently going. So by the time all action are concluded on OG Sarah, Ogun State will be able to boast of reliable, relevant, adequate data in respect of our schools. So the era of backlog of data or inavailability of data will no longer be there. Ogun State will be at the forefront.